love with the shape of you.
Hey, it's Playhouse in the Morning, 194, the number one hit music station. Vince, Dave Vince, in about 5 minutes on the show. Second date update in less than 40 minutes. First, the Love Doctors.
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you.
Hey, you can always submit these online on the Playhouse page at 194.com, and it's awesome for us because you basically give us content a time or two a week on the show, so we certainly appreciate that. Let's grab this one, Love Doctors. Love Doctors, you are the love gurus. This is going to sound crazy, but I don't know if I could maybe be engaged. My boyfriend and I have been together for almost 2 years, and over the weekend of the 4th of July, we went to visit his family, and all of a sudden people started congratulating me. I just graduated, so I assumed it was for that, but then a few people said stuff like, welcome to the family. The thing is, my boyfriend never actually proposed to me or anything, as far as I know. About a week ago, he took me out for what started as a really romantic night, but truth be told, I got wasted, so I don't really remember all of it. It's possible, he asked. The thing is, I don't have a ring, and I assume I would. How do I ask? Sorry, I was blackout drunk recently. You haven't proposed to me, have you? I feel like that could literally happen to you.
I think so, too. That is pretty funny, and I do feel bad for you. I wonder if he is planning on proposing, and it kind of got out to the family and told them, and that's where it got messed up. Because if he did propose to you, I think you would have heard more about it. Like the next day he probably would have talked to you about it, or he would have said something. The fact that you also don't have a ring is a little strange. So I think you do bring it up to him. Say, 4th of July when we were with your family, they kept congratulating me. And said,
weird,
welcome
right?
to the family. Yeah, what were they talking about?
You got to just ask about it. If there was a magical ring laying around, I think you'd probably have a better idea what happened there. The fact you don't have a ring makes me think that it's probably more like that. Like he maybe asked somebody or mentioned it, and it got around, and maybe they thought he'd already asked you.
That's what I think happened, and then maybe they kind of blew it.
Eggs on your face or on his face a little bit for telling everybody too early. Let's grab this one, Love Doctors. Love Doctors, yeah, the Love Gurus. I'm worried my marriage is failing. We're only a couple of years in, and I can feel things fading, and I do want to save it. I feel like what would spice things up and give us a drastic change in our day-to-day would be a child. I think if we had a baby together, that might be exactly what gets us going the right direction and makes our connection even stronger. We haven't talked a ton about having kids, but as the woman, I feel like I have the most control in guiding us that direction, if you get my meaning. Should I go ahead and just make this happen for us and see if I can save our marriage?
Absolutely not. You never have a kid to save any type of relationship. That's a bad idea, and I think it could cause more issues. I think first you should work on this relationship, try other things, and once your relationship is in a good place, then you can talk about having kids.
Probably shouldn't use the baby as the Band-Aid to fix your relationship.
No way. I think that always
everything.
Ruins things.
Maybe you could do other, like when people say spice things up, they don't usually mean have a child. They mean like a trip to a certain type of store.
Do you know what would spice things up? Cooking classes.
You and these freaking cooking classes.
I tell you, it makes you bond. You have to work with each other.
Listen, for as much as, kind of crud as I give you about these cooking classes, I like that a lot better than having a baby.
That's true.
Given the situation you just illustrated. And finally, Love Doctors, the Love Gurus. I was broken up with about 5 months ago. And while I was sad and confused, I moved on. 2 weeks ago, he came back into my orbit, and he said he'd love another chance. I asked why now suddenly he wants to get back together, and he admitted he broke up with me because a girl was flirting with him that he was kind of interested in at the time, and he couldn't say no. So rather than cheat on me, he broke it off and wanted to explore it. Now that has fizzled out and he's not seeing her anymore, he has come back to me. While I appreciate I wasn't cheated on, what about the next time somebody catches his eye? Do I give this guy another chance?
I do not like that at all. I like that he was honest and he didn't cheat on you.
Good.
So that is good. However, the fact that he just broke up with you because another girl was flirting with him, that could happen many times. You can't just let him keep breaking up with you every time he wants to flirt with someone. I wouldn't give him another chance. No way.
Yeah, I mean, you already answered your own question. What about the next time that somebody catches his eye or he catches somebody's eye? Like, what was unique about that person that was something he couldn't pass up the opportunity? It will probably happen again. I don't see why it wouldn't happen again.
Yeah, and the fact that he just wasn't satisfied in your relationship and happy with you, that he thought he had to.
Now, if you said to him that exact question, how do I know this isn't going to happen again? What about the next time somebody catches your eye or somebody flirts with you, and he actually maybe he gave an answer that made some logical sense to you, would you he'd have to, I don't know what that answer would be, but would you give him the opportunity to try to answer that?
Well, what would the logical answer be?
I have
Absolutely
no idea.
not. I now realize you're the one I'm supposed to be with.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Maybe I still would have my doubts.
That's so loud, oh my God.
I still would have my doubts that he would leave.
So even if he said, like, you know what, being away showed me the light, and I now know that you're the only one for me, you wouldn't give him an opportunity to do that?
I would say you should have known the first time.
And you kind of do the sassy little neck
I
wiggle
would.
you just did?
Yeah, because that would make me feel terrible. You break up with me because someone else was flirting with you. You thought that was better. You had the best, and you lost it.
All right. Love Doctors, you're the Love Gurus, and available always on the Playhouse page at 194.com.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a